Alright, today we'll talk about the three topics that I want to talk about with games. We want to talk about the ones that just came out, the ones that will be coming out, and the ones that are speculated to come out. Now, the first one I want to talk about is Brink, the new first-person shooter game coming out of, I think it's Treyarch. These guys are intense with how they made Call of Duty Black Ops and other things like that. Now, Brink is a special case because of the fact that it has a new operator called Smart. Now, Smart is the smooth movement across rough terrain. Now, this is like more into how gamers can think, okay, I'm not just jumping and pointing and shooting at an enemy, I'm now running across a rail, jumping over the rail, and then shooting an opponent. It takes more of a tactical, I guess, point of view instead of what you would usually see in Modern Warfare 2. And what it does is that instead of just being the normal, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna slide under a rail and shoot you, because it adds that extra, unpredictability, I guess. Now, we'll talk about the games that will be coming out, which like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. That's coming out in November 8th, 2011, and it'll be situated right after Modern Warfare 2, where, you know, Soap McTavish and Captain Price, they're both running away from Allied powers who are trying to kill them for the fact that they killed General Shepard. Makarov also comes back into this because he is in charge of how all the events of Modern Warfare 2 came to be, and he's basically attacking every power like Germany, France, England, and the US. They're all trying to get back at him, he's trying to get back at them. It's just a constant struggle. Multiplayer comes back with that, and it's an increased multiplayer where they have destructible environments, so that makes it a little bit more, I guess, inclusive, where you would be with, or how you compare it with Battlefield 2 and 3. And that's like how everyone would see it as a new improvement, and it actually is a lot better, I would suggest, because you would see how Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 have those amazing graphics, and now you have that environment where it's a lot more intense, where you see, okay, bullets coming at me, dirt, I'm scared, I'm gonna hide behind this, and then boom, it's just that much more amazing. I think the best thing would be about Modern Warfare 3 coming out would be that the plot gets a lot thicker, and that you're gonna have a lot more characters coming in, and they're gonna have a lot more weapons to shoot, and you're gonna love it. Now, with the new game that's going to be coming out, it's speculated, but it will definitely be coming out this year, is Assassin's Creed Revelations. And this is the third installment of the of Ezio's life in Assassin's Creed. Now, most people are saying, oh, it's another Assassin's Creed game with Ezio in it, but it's the trilogy that tops off the cake of Assassin's Creed. Now, this would mean that Ezio is now older, he's a whole lot better now from what we saw in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but now instead of him being in Rome, he's now moved out of Rome to Messiah, which was the ancestral home of his ancestor Altair. And what he finds is that his Assassin's Creed is in shambles, and now he has to go through like Middle Eastern, medieval Middle Eastern, setups, and go into Constantinople, where he finds seals so that he can get into Messiah. What happens is that he's in charge of not only the Rome sect of Assassin's Creed, but also the Constantinople. So he has to fight Templars, he has to befriend assassins, and he has a whole lot more apps that come with him. Meaning he's got new stuff like hidden blades and hook blades. And then finally, he's got Altair and Desmond there. So you live as Desmond looking through Ezio, and you also live as Ezio living through Altair. And you basically get everything there, and it's a perfect combination to top off this awesome trilogy. Okay, this is Game Weekly signing off. See you next week.